Well, hi there guys, welcome back to Stewie MTG and Deck Tech. For today. We are actually now in the 4-color combination. I was just looking through my decks and reorganizing my boxes. If you haven't seen the previous video with the new sorting box that I've got, I was just reorganizing by colors and figured out that I am now in the 4-color combination. So this one, being the blue, black, red, and green, just missing white, is Yidris Maelstrom Wielder. Previously, this deck, you will see a version of it that actually used to be the Maelstrom Wanderer deck, but has since been moved up to Yidris. Yidris is a 5/4 trampler. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast spells from your hand this turn, and they gain Cascades. So this is a Cascade deck. So I know what you guys are looking for immediately, and there are some Cascade cards that I do not have that are not in the deck yet, so if you don't see something that should be in here, let me know. So we have a little bit adjacent is Flamekin Herald, giving my commander Cascade, good old Bloodbraid Elf, Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Also, what's nice is spells with converted mana cost 6 or more have Cascade, and there's quite a bit of our creatures that and artifacts that are 6 or more. And ourselves Boarding Party, Annoyed Altiasaur, the aforementioned Maelstrom Wanderer, previously the commander. Creatures you control have haste, which is a big bonus, but the double Cascade is awesome. We got ourselves a Maelstrom Colossus. For instants and sorceries that have Cascade, we have Throes of Chaos, Volcanic Torrent, Natural Reclamation, Forceful Denial, Ingenuity Engine, and lastly, Meteoric Mace. Those are the Cascade spells that are in the deck. But in order to do that, we need some ramp. Especially if we are going to be playing stuff that's mana cost 6 or more, which is a good chunk of the deck. We've got ourselves Ketria Crystal, Timur Banner, Arcane Signet, Commander Sphere, Letter of Acceptance, Ornithopter of Paradise, Birds of Paradise. Yes, that's a nice crease on the top left corner. I don't remember how that happened, but hey, it needs a loving home too. Elysian Caryatid, Weaver of Currents, Rattleclaw Mystic, Zertod Druid, Marrowleaf Pixie, Farseek, Roiling Regrowth, Harrow, Rampant Growth, and Cultivate. And in order to protect our commander, because he's going to draw a very large target on his head, we have Mask of... Get in there. Mask of Avacyn, Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, and since we are going to be ramping quite a bit, I figured a Black Blade Reforged is not going to hurt. And a suggested include played a game with this in its previous iteration, and in some trading, the guy I was playing with suggested that I stick a Conjurer's Clause in here, which is an awesome include to get that Cascade trigger. Let's actually take a look at our creatures. We have here Galanra, I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyways, 3 mana, 1/2, tap to add a green, and when you spend mana to cast the spell with converted mana cost 6 or greater, you draw a card. We have Averna, the Chaos Bloom. As you cascade, you may put a land card from exile cards onto the battlefield tapped, so we have a form of ramp. Trigon Predator for some removal. These are all, I wanted ETBs because of the Cascade triggers. This is not just creatures, but I wanted a good sampling like Oxida Scrap Melter to destroy artifact, Quandrix Cultivator for ramp, Solemn Simulacrum ramp, Foundation Breaker, destroy a target artifact or enchantment, Timeless Witness, bring something back from the graveyard, Acidic Slime, destroy something, Minotaur Aggressor, just a big fat beefy body to... It's above 6 mana, may perhaps draw a card, get a Cascade trigger, all kinds of fun stuff. Same thing here with the Hornet Queen, Beanstalk Giant, Meteor Golem, and lastly, for removal, we've got the Terastodon. Move on to our instants and sorcery, starting off with some removal. We've already had quite a bit of removal in our creature section, but we have ourselves a Chaos Warp, Return to Nature, Naturalize, Beast Within, some counters in Keep Safe, a good old-fashioned revised counterspell, Raven Form, some combat shenanigans with Ether Eyes and Sleep, Seize the Spoils as potential card draw, I'll call it, Blessed Respite, and shuffling our graveyard into our library. Fabricate for to look for some of those protection pieces for our commander. Call to mind as returning something from a graveyard. I do play in a blue heavy meta, as shall we say, so stuff like Burnout is excellent, and Vengeful Rebirth. On to our non-basic lands, we have ourselves Command Tower, Crumbling Necropolis, Frontier Bivouac, Quandrix Campus, Temple of Mystery, Prismari Campus. I want the scry triggers so that I can arrange what's on the top of my deck, so that if Cascade does get triggered, I know what's coming. Temple of Epiphany, Volatile Fjord, Island Forest, Temple of Abandon, Rootbound Crag, Temple of Deceit, Temple of Malady, Halimar Depths, Bajuka Bog, Blighted Woodlands for some ramp, along with Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, just in case we have a land that I really want to get rid of. Oh, actually, another ramp, sorry, I take that back. And lastly, there's nothing like trying to attack with your commander that has an attack trigger and he doesn't get through. So, Rogues, the Brian Canada Special Rogues Passage. Anyways, this has been Yidris and the Maelstrom Wanderer Commander deck. Hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, make suggestions down below, and we will catch you all later.